Hello, Mrs. Che here. This week's lesson is about the cold and or flu, recognizing symptoms. But I've added COVID-19 since we're living in the day and age of the pandemic. Okay, here we go. Okay, coronavirus versus the flu versus the cold. What's the difference? How do we know the difference in our symptoms? Okay, so the coronavirus and the seasonal flu and the common cold, they are all different viruses. However, they do have some similar symptoms. Okay, coronavirus first. You have a fever, a dry cough, muscle ache, or sometimes we say body ache, fatigue, and seasonal flu symptoms are a fever, dry cough, muscle ache, very similar to corona, fatigue, some of the same symptoms. However, the flu can give you headache, sore throat, runny or stuffy nose. Common cold. You can have a sore throat, similar to the flu. Runny, stuffy nose, similar to the flu. Sneezing. Achoo! So, that is one that's different. Cough for common cold is very, very mild, not very strong. Okay, common symptoms. Headache, coughing up blood in the corona. Diarrhea, no taste or smell. Seasonal flu, you could have diarrhea and vomiting, but coughing up blood, no. So coronavirus, very, very serious. Common cold, you can have a low-grade fever. That means it could be 37.5 degrees Celsius or 38.3 degrees Celsius for only about 24 hours. And muscle ache. So sometimes you can have those symptoms. Okay. Get ready questions. Here are some of the get ready questions. Don't forget to listen on the poster, the Glockster poster, so you can listen there for the get ready questions. So, what are some common symptoms of colds, flu, and COVID-19? So, just common symptoms. Flu and cold, stuffy and runny nose, sore throat. Okay. COVID-19 and the flu, dry cough, fever, headache, muscle ache, fatigue, and diarrhea. Those are things that are very common between them. Okay. So the cold, if you have a stuffy and runny nose and a sore throat, you probably don't have COVID, or the flu. Just take care. Why is it important? Number 2, why is it important to recognize symptoms early? Seriously, it can save someone's life. Okay, it can save lives. Okay, vocabulary. First one, stuffy nose. Your nose is blocked up and it's hard to breathe. It's kind of like this. It's hard to breathe. So you have to breathe through your mouth. Okay, stuffy nose. Sore throat. Pain in the throat from inflammation, red and swollen. Moderate. This word just means not as strong as possible, a bit weak. So, in the cold, you could have moderate symptoms, very moderate. not very strong. You could live through the week with a cold. Cough. It is forcing air out of the lungs and making a loud sound to clear the throat of blockage. Okay, so you might have a lot of mucus in your throat. Mucus. Okay. Severe. Ooh, easy one. Extremely strong. You could have moderate, severe, and another word is mild. But this one, extremely strong. Aches. Body aches, muscle aches. Unpleasant pain in the body. And sometimes it really hits you like boom. Okay. Fatigue. A feeling of great tiredness. Blah. I'm so tired. Headaches. Oh my goodness. Ouch. A pain in the head. Okay. We've all had headaches. Mild. Slight and not extreme. It's kind of, right? Mild, like peppers, is very mild. Spicy, hot, or hell. Well, a cold can be very mild, not extreme. Hell could be the coronavirus. Hot and spicy could also be the flu. Okay, but I would say coronavirus is not mild. The flu is not mild usually. High fever. When the body temperature is extremely high, usually a result of illness like the virus. Okay, 37 degrees Celsius or up to 40 degrees Celsius. And in America, we use Fahrenheit, which is a little bit different. So 37 would be like 100, 102. Oh, very extreme. Okay, that's a high fever. COVID and the flu, usually high fever. Low grade fever. When the body temperature is slight, it's kind of just holding at 37 or in that area for about 24 hours. That would be for your cold, a low grade fever. Make sure that you know the differences between all these so that we can go in and get tested for the COVID. It could save your life. Even the flu, go in and get a doctor's opinion and save your life or save someone else's life. Okay, in our book, you have the conversation, okay? You will be talking about symptoms, sneezing, aches, and pains. What are your symptoms? If you look at page 23 in our book, you will read and listen to that page. Okay, so let's continue. If I can find what I'm looking for, I wasn't ready. Oh dear. Okay, so here we go. When you are talking, you can say, what are your symptoms? I have a headache. I have a stomach ache. I have a fever. I have a slight fever. I have a mild fever. I have a low-grade fever. I have a high fever. So you can just use the words I have. Ma, ma, ma. Listening and fill in the conversation in the blanks. Okay, listening, page 23. It's the conversation. Okay, so Okay, so here's the listening. Listen carefully. You can also see this on the poster, listening. Okay, here we go.
Good morning, Mr. Thompson. Sorry you're not feeling well. What are your symptoms?
Well, I've got a sore throat and I keep coughing.
Any sneezing? Or a stuffy nose?
No, not yet at least. I do have a headache.
Are you feeling tired? Any aches or pains?
Yeah, I'm exhausted and I feel really hot.
That's likely a fever. Mr. Thompson, it sounds like you may have the flu.
Oh, really? I was hoping it was just a cold.
Okay, don't forget you can watch the poster and listen to it again because it's fast. Okay, or you can listen to this part again. Okay, video. You need to watch the video and please take the time to watch it completely. You will have attendance on LMS. So it will have a little check box on LMS. Make sure you watch this, okay? I will add this video that I'm making now and the video for watching, okay? The end. Don't forget to do your Kahoot challenge also.